I just can't wait to be king. Yes, I was singing the Lion King song. Can't wait to be king. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Hey, good thing now is too, I don't have to whisper anymore. Sure. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh,
that's him.
Vicky. Hello.
What's up?
Hey.
What?
Your face is too close.
I can hear myself.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's because my earpiece is actually broke.
Oh, your earpiece is broke?
Mm-hmm. I dropped it in
What
a
is
cup
it?
of
I
sweet
told
tea.
Rafiki you might be able to help us force Scar and the hyenas out of the Pride Lands.
Yeah.
You had to been aiming for it, then.
Actually what I did is I picked it up and I went to go put the microphone down on the table and I wasn't watching it and I just dunked it in there.
But he says it won't work.
Well,
You see,
I use the headphones from my phone, and they work pretty good, so.
I actually tried that on the PlayStation, it didn't work.
whoever saves the Pride Lands will be our next king.
No.
And he has to have the right qualities.
What type of headphones do you have?
The ones that I tried to plug into it was for the iPhone, but they were the old ones that actually plugs into the headphone jack.
I think she means you're not cut out for the job, Sora.
I'm sorry you came all this way. Hey,
Oh, okay. No,
it's
mine
okay.
wasn't Samsung. iPhone, you know,
better go
they
before
don't
Scar
like
finds out
to
you're
share
here.
their stuff.
I'm really sorry.
It's weird though, because it's the same as for
Yeah, it's kind of like with PlayStation and Xbox, and you know how Xbox is usually universal. No, PlayStation is universal with everything, and Xbox actually has their own stuff. Same thing with iPhone and what is it, Android. iPhone doesn't like to share their stuff, where Android is okay with it. Where am I supposed to be going?
It might talk about the woodwork. Did you have your headset set up for these old headphones?
Yeah, I tried to do everything, it didn't work. But I do got the PlayStation one, and it works at least, I guess.
There.
You said
Talking to you and trying to run through a mission. I ran past the
Oh, what exactly are you doing?
Alright, yeah, I'm playing stuff.
Oh, Assassin's Creed. Which one is that one?
I'm playing the Brotherhood on the remaster one that they did.
Mm-hmm.
Playing that one.
Oh, okay. Are you still in the live stream?
No.
Oh, because I thought it was glitching.
volume down because I didn't want to.
Oh no, it's okay.
Hey, a snack?
Snack? Nah. You got us pretty close to me.
What's that?
Or no?
What's that?
Checking something.
Oh, okay.
Look at that, here comes Scar, the king.
And Pete.
Pete's a lion also. What's that?
I have my voice where it can be shared so people can't hear me in the stream.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, I had to check to see if it was working or not.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could actually do that.
There was a time when I was streaming with my cousin,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't set it up
Oh,
because we didn't know about it. And basically I was like talking to myself for an hour.
yeah. I didn't know you could actually what is it? Set that up where you can actually talk to the streamer.
Yeah, if you have like if you use the PlayStation Party,
Mm-hmm.
and you go to the party settings, you can change it to where you allow your voice to be shared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go Peter and Dick.
My back.
My dog.
What are you doing here?
Oh,
What's that?
oh, the cute little kitty's worried about me. If I were you, I'd be more worried about my friends. We're surrounded!
Go on, ladies. You've got some hunting to do.
The herds have moved on, Scar. We can't.
I noticed there's a female lion on there that's like super fat.
No?
No, it's like there's what is it? 3 lions, and there's Nala and 2 other lions, and then there's one that's fat.
Like, I can see the stomach.
Can't hunt in a land with no prey.
No prey, then.
Now it can't be unseen.
What do you call this?
We're not prey.
Oh, nice and fresh, too.
Well, they're all yours, Scar.
Scar's a pedo.
Stream back there in audio. Don't hear the audio before.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
I think it's weird that people, the line looks weird.
Follow me.
Yeah, and then they use his original face, like where Sora's actually fully a lion, and then he's got the lion body with the weird face.
Well, look what they did with Dom.
Oh yeah, Donald is a bird with his duck face still, and Goofy still got a dog head. That's weird.
I guess they didn't want to change the
That probably would have been better because he would still know who they were.
I think it's weird. Oh, we haven't done it. Have you met somebody yet?
No, not yet.
Because I remember in the front seat,
Yeah.
I don't really, if you only think of
Do they actually still have the summons in this game? Because I'm not able to use them.
yeah.
Oh, I want
Switch the menu whenever you're fighting.
to menu.
I think you press right on the D-pad, and then they'll switch the fight menu to some stuff.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that actually.
They have more characters.
Oh yeah, they've added a lot to it actually.
And then you can switch parties as they're going to go now. Fighting.
Oh yeah, I noticed that actually.
still don't like the fact that you whenever you get into a fight.
What's that?
Whenever you get into a fight, I think it's weird that I don't like the fact that you can't just pause it and switch stuff that you need to do.
Oh yeah, it does.
You have to back out and reload and last save if you want to prepare yourself better for the fight.
Yeah, I think that's so that way it kept people from actually cheating during a fight. Kind of, basically.
Switching keyblades.
Yeah.
Come on, you get read the voices
What's that?
in their voices.
Oh yeah, read it in their voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Whenever I like to though, I read everything out loud. Whenever I come across stuff.
I did do that at one time, but then I just quit doing it.
A lot of reading.
Yeah, they did. What is it, like, whenever I used to actually do, what is it, YouTubing for gaming on YouTube, I used to actually, do, like, Markiplier. I would read everything, and that kind of, sometimes, as you can tell, I'm not very good with speech. Thank you. What's that? It sounds like...
If my mic's cutting out.
Yeah, it sounded like it was actually breaking up.
Well, because I'm not in the same room.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to do it as I was back in the house.
Oh, okay.
If I clean my room now because I'm like a large part of my life, so I'm used to it. So I'm waiting to get much. I have bad habits though. I'll eat without taking breath. But I say as much as I can, one breath.
Oh no, you're good. I do the same thing too. I do the same thing because I used to actually be so quiet that no one could hear me. And no one actually noticed I was talking, and everybody would talk over me, and now I just got in the habit of actually doing that.
Yeah.
No, I was actually very shy. And still a little bit now, but I was actually so bad last time that I actually literally avoid people.
I don't think I ever avoid people. Well, I think I might have.
Yeah, I do that also. And Winner is actually, Frankie, he's actually really bad about it. Yeah, if you're talking to him while he's playing a game, he literally will not hear one thing you said. And if you try to talk to him again, he still didn't hear what you said.
Sometimes I'll focus and I have to like pause for some reason because I can't think of what I need to say.
Mine, the reason why I'm pausing is because I actually can't hardly hear between the game and your voice. Whenever the only way I actually get out of focus like that is if I'm actually reading something or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing right now.
Like I can always hear like people. Like, I can always focus when playing games and stuff, like when I put in my headphones.
Yeah.
Because right now I hear you a louder than the game audio.
I actually was doing that today when my mom was talking in the car. I was actually reading your text and also reading iFunny and everything. And when she was talking to me, I was just like zoned out because I was just reading everything. And then whenever she got done talking, she was like, "Okay," and I'm like, oh, "What?"
Sometimes though, like they know my headphones the headphones I use are really good and I can't really hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's quiet enough where I can hear what they say, but act like I can't hear them. I really don't want to go quite yet. Wait. Until either they come and get me and tell me by taking the headphones out of my ears, or they'll give up and do it themselves.
I normally can't seem to have headphones in my ear because I get too nervous that someone is actually talking, and I'm always constantly pulling them out of my ear going, "What?" And nobody's even saying anything.
Hey, why the long face?
One headphone out.
Yeah, I could do that. One time, Winter was walking down the road one time, and he had music blasting in his ear. I kept telling him not to do that while he's walking down the road because he can't pay attention to what's going on. Well, he walked across in front of this guy's car, and the guy got severely mad about it. So then the guy started doing gun symbols at Frankie, and he actually started following Frankie down the road.
Hey, Simba. You gotta lighten up and live a little. Yeah.
After that, I started telling Winter, do not play music in your ears while you're walking on the road, please.
Yeah.
Whenever, if I'm walking on the sidewalk and stuff, I can see you're pausing.
Yeah, I paused on, what is it? Pumbaa's face is just weird looking.
Every time I start talking, you pause it. And I feel bad because I can hear the pause noise.
Oh no, you're good. It's because it's kind of hard hearing with the thing, but I don't mind that though. Fidget spinner.
I'll let you play. I'll let you play it.
No, you're good.
I can talk. Alright. Oh, come on. No, don't do it.
What were you thinking about?
Let me guess.
The past,
right?
Where you get the...
Hakuna Matata!
Completely get it. They don't attack you, they attack that guy.
What's that? Whenever you're like trying to attack somebody and you actually hit somebody else?
No, like whenever there's escort missions in Assassin's Creed,
Mm-hmm.
and they're annoying because the person you're normally having to escort
Yeah.
will have to get into fights.
Which one is that one that you're playing?
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Oh, okay. Which one is that one? I can't remember that one.
It's the one that came right after the second game.
Oh, after the second game? I don't think I actually had that one.
I think I played all the Assassin's Creeds except for the Unity.
The ones I haven't played yet is there's one that's in between the other ones I played. I can't think of what that one. I think it's called Rogue or something. And then there's the one about the 1800s in England, the pirate one. And
I didn't really like the pirate one.
what's that?
I didn't really like the pirate one.
Oh, you didn't?
Everyone loved it, but I didn't really like it when I played it.
I never got a chance to play it yet.
I didn't really like the whole thing of going out and having to scavenging for parts. That
Oh.
was shit because missions would get too hard.
Yeah, that would get annoying. And then I didn't play the new one that's come out yet, but my favorite one would have been the Revolutionary one. The one with the Native American.
Oh, yeah, I played that one. Everyone hated it, but I loved it.
I liked it because I liked how you could pick up the guns and shoot people with them.
Yeah.
And I also like the revolutionary part of it because I'm kind of more fond of the 1800s and everything, or what is it around that era? Not it wasn't exactly 18. Yeah, that was 16 and 1700s.
I liked Assassin's Creed 3 just because it was an American Revolution.
Yeah, me too.
And also you can climb in trees in that one.
Yeah, you could. I forgot about that.
Would you look how he's grown, Pumbaa? Why, when I rescued the little guy, he was only this big.
Maybe you killed on the stairs sometimes. The stairs floats for no reason.
You do what?
Weird. In the Assassin's screen, sometimes if you do kills on stairs, like just now, Ezio floated up in the air.
That's weird. Hey, that was nighttime when that happened. It didn't spell sex in it. They missed the iconic sex.
Whoa.
Talking about when Simba flopped down in the flowers and they floated off into the air.
Oh, SFX?
Yeah, everybody thought it was sex though. They didn't. They thought that's what it spelled. It didn't though. The one that really was real was the Little Mermaid with the penis in there. Yeah, that one actually was real. Someone actually did that on purpose.
I bet that was an exciting movie for you.
What's that?
I bet that was an exciting discovery for you.
Yeah.
I didn't see always the biggest group of people done.
Wow! You're not
What's
gonna
wrong?
make it. Sorry.
We're never
You're
gonna make
not
it.
Gonna do it.
I guess Rafiki was right.
What does she expect? He's a
Never mind, it's not important. Here, I'll show you how. You can
Here,
do
I'll show
it.
you how to fall to your death. You can do it.
You just sprint jump. I mean, that makes it real useful because all you can do is that area just press it the whole time.
Sora learn dash
Circle
ability.
or something, I think.
What is dash for?
I hope you run around really fast.
Give me some dash. Where is it?
I think you did it automatically.
Oh, I do? Oh, okay.
You get it requires your knowledge of the jump.
Follow the wind. When did I get that keyblade? Oh, that's the Pirates of the Caribbean keyblade.
Like a blunderbuss thing?
No, it's actually, what is it? It's a pirate ship wheel, and the balloons on it, and then it's made like an axe.
My favorite keyblades are the little ones that freaking Rockers gets in the game, the duo.
Oh, yeah? I forgot how to set the keyblades to the Valor, or whatever it is.
Yeah, you click on the equipment menu, you click on Valor.
I don't see it. For some reason I knew how to do that, but I forgot how to do it.
You want to stream out with I'm not sure it was fixed to my girlfriend, I forgot to go back to the stream.
Oh, okay.
I think you can customize.
I think so. Oh? No?
No.
Gotta be in items. Oh yeah, he can't do the Valor as a lion. That's probably why.
Oh yeah.
Yep, on my way. Oh yeah, you can. There goes the sex pedals. Bye, sex pedals.
Mr. Jim.
Ew, he touched the sex pedals. The facial expressions are still weird in this stuff. Yeah, even though they've gotten better, they still kind of weird. Because there's no expressions, they just stay one expression.
Well, they have gotten 5 years.
Oh yeah.
When Simba's father, King Mufasa, died, we were told that Simba died alongside him.
Who told you that?
Oh yeah.
Scar.
It is time.
For the buffalo to run you all over again.
It must be Simba! Sora, hurry!
Wait up!
Scream! I summon you, Chicken Little. Why? Yeah. Ow, get away from me! Oh, you get stick? Oh, cool. I like stick. How's that?
After you beat on gold, you should be good to be able to go back to Horvath. All the stuff always happen around Trackstown and Horvath and all.
Oh, so you're not actually forced to go back to Hollow Bastion. You have to make the choice to go back for yourself and get new things.
No, you go to Horvath and you're in the story.
Oh, okay. Good. Because I never know when to go back when it comes to things like that. Oh my gosh. Winter never painted my toes pink.
Winter? What?
I paint my toes. Okay.
Simba! It's me, Sora. Donald and Goofy are here too. Sora, Donald, Goofy! What happened to you?
Help, Simba! Help! She's gonna eat us!
Timon! Pumbaa! Something must have happened in the jungle. I have to go help my friends.
Okay, we'll back you up. Yeah.
Okay, good. Welcome back.
My girlfriend's sitting in the video, so.
That's okay. Like I said, girlfriend comes first.
I feel quiet again and don't come back on for a while, probably for another reason.
Okay.
Probably still love another.
Let's see, which one's better? I forgot what Donald even has.
Never played the first game, I just kept calling Donald. Donald and Goofy were kind of at my side. Because of the Trinities and crap.
Oh yeah. I actually didn't, but I'm actually gonna go back through the game and actually try some of those.
You get some stuff. Like, and the first game I know, if you go back, Charleston, after you go into the world,
Yeah.
you actually get to, visit Pinocchio, and then you get a Keyblade. You open a chest in there.
Oh, you do?
There's a crappy one though, by the time you get it, you get a better one.
Oh, well then that would make no sense to even get that.
And the best Keyblade you can get though is the one from Bell.
Yeah.
Like the rose one that you get from talking to her in the library.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the strongest one in the game.
I don't think I actually have that one yet, do I? Maybe? I don't know.
It's in the first one.
Oh, the first one. I thought you was talking about in this one.
The road one's still pretty strong, but that's not the game though.
I think really right now what I have is the most powerful one right now that I got.
What do you go for? Strength or magic?
I go for strength and whatever is the other abilities after that. So my main goal is strength. Their faces is so weird.
Simba! Wait!
There are some moments in which
It's Nala! Don't you recognize her?
It's your girlfriend slash sister.
Nala? It's me, Simba.
She's like, I love you like a brother.
Simba!
And she's like, I love you.
You are alive!
Yeah, I told Frankie about that one time. I was like, I said, have you ever noticed in The Lion King that Nala and Simba are actually brother and sister? And he was like, no, it's not. I said, yeah, it is. I said, because actually in the movie, they was doing it, they was actually going by real life. I said, because in real life, in a lion's pride, there's only one male lion that dominates over all of them, and he's actually the dad of all of them. And then whenever another male lion is born, he goes and takes over dominance and mates with one of his sisters.
And well, after Simba took over, after Scar, any baby is a Scar head. Even the cubs that got killed, because that's how that works also.
Yeah, that is.
Simba's a child murderer.
Hey, what's going on here?
It's weird, like, sometimes they have the same voice actors,
Yeah.
and other times they don't. Like with Simone.
Yeah, I don't think Timon's the. Is he the real one? No, he's not.
No.
Timon.
And so's the chick from Alice in Wonderland.
Actually, what is it? Timon. I used to like him in a lot of movies. I remember one was actually, what was it? There was a few other movies he was in, and then also what was it? Birdcage. That one was funny too.
Birdcage.
Yeah, you know that movie, don't you?
Yeah, that's my dad's favorite movie.
Oh, it is. Well, I'm guessing that he doesn't have a prejudice of gay people.
Well, he is a pastor and stuff.
Yeah.
And there was a time when my sister was dating a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And that did kind of upset my parents and stuff, so. Hearing that.
Well, with him being a pastor, is he a pastor of the Baptist church?
Yes.
Yeah, with him being with him being a pastor, though, actually now it's against the law to refuse a gay marriage now. But the Catholic Church actually was able to pass that law because we're not like the other churches. We actually are a part of our own nation and everything like that. But yeah.
The thing is, though, we started getting more hanging around, though.
Mm-hmm.
Her girlfriend and stuff. But the thing is, we can tell that she wasn't, the girl that she was dating wasn't really like a good person and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then they broke up, and then my sister Hillary, she felt like much better. She felt really happy afterwards. She started feeling happy.
Yeah, there was actually, what is it, a guy I knew on the internet. He was an older man, and he couldn't stand gay people. He hated gay people. But he actually never knew the whole time that I was gay. And eventually I told him, and he was like, what? And all that stuff. He kind of like flipped out, and he was like, he said, some reason? He said, I'm trying to be mad about it. He said, but I can't. And I'm like, I said, why is that? And he said, because, he said, I actually like you as a person. He said, I can't really be mad at you about it. He said, I guess you're showing me a different way about gay people. And I was like, well, that's good. He said, because his grandson was gay. He said, and he said he actually kicked his grandson out and everything like that of the house. He said he actually felt really bad about it. And he said, because he loves his grandson. So his grandson actually had a boyfriend, and he said, but he couldn't stand his boyfriend. He said, but I'll give him a try. He said, so he gave him a try and everything like that. And his boyfriend actually sat at the dinner table and purposely tried to touch his grandson in areas that he shouldn't have been, and he kept talking nasty at the dinner table, and finally the grandfather stood up and told him to get out of the house. I told him I didn't, what's that? I said I didn't actually blame him for that. I said because that wasn't good. I said he was actually being a jerk and all. And he said, yeah, he can't stand that his grandson is with that guy. And he told me though with Frankie though, I said he said because he tried to act like he was a grandfather figure to me. So when I told him that was with Frankie and all, and he was like, he said if he ever touches you or bothers you or anything like that in any inappropriate way or something like that, and he said I'll get my sniper rifle and I'll shoot his head off. And I'm like, thank you, but no need to go that far.
Yeah, he touches you anyway. It doesn't bother you, does it?
What's that?
He touches you anywhere inappropriate. It doesn't bother you, does it? It doesn't.
Yeah, but not supposed to.
I'm not TV.
TV's kind of loud too.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. What's that?
I can't see. I'm in a fight and the camera locked onto like the one guy. Like hard to freaking see.
I'm kind of laughing too because when I first paused the game, I was laughing because Timon's face is stuck on the most weirdest looking face. His jaw is like extended way past his mouth and everything. I'm actually going to save it as a, what is it? Picture.
I forgot you can screenshot stuff.
See if I can send it to you. Notifications. Okay, sure. I don't mind. Who is this guy? And who is that guy? And who's that person? Oh, yeah, that's right. I actually made a whole new account, and now I know none of these people. Oh, no. Here's Xavier.
Not Xavier.
Xavier, yeah. That's the guy that I was upset about last night. The one that actually thought I was being a pedophile just because I'm an older person.
What's it because it's an older person?
I don't know, it's weird. It's like he was talking to me and he was like he said, all I get is older people that's attracted to me, these pedophiles. He said it really upsets me, and he's like, how old are you? And I'm like 27, and he's all of a sudden just shuts down. I'm like, well, dang, I wasn't trying to do anything, I just was being your friend.
Probably thought you were attracted.
I don't know, but he was actually talking to me like he was attracted to me.
Probably what.
And then I also got another friend on here. His name was Panda on there, which me and Panda doesn't get along no more. Because I actually, what is it? I left that guy Wolfie because Wolfie was actually kind of like another one of them people that called me mom and everything like that. Because I have a few people that call me mom because they say I'm like a mom figure. Well, Wolfie was kind of like that. But Wolfie was so just terribly evil to people. So when I left, me and that guy Mac that used to live in our house went to Wolfie's group before Wolfie actually left the kick, and we kind of bullied him on there, and I shouldn't have, because I was actually so mad about what he was doing to people. And then I felt really bad about it, but Panda actually found out it was me, and Panda got severely mad about it and started cussing me out and said that I was a filth of a person.
Well, you will make mistakes sometimes and you can't really help it, especially when you're upset.
Yeah.
Something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I've thought about it a lot. I thought about how I told but he does every. What's that?
Probably did get a need chewing up and, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Probably, and every once in a while he tries to send me an request on Facebook. I don't know why. I guess he just sends it out to everybody, and it just and it somehow gets to us too. Because he used to be on our Facebook.
Some people send out a request to
Most people on my mind though probably don't really mind.
Sorry, I was texting my girlfriend. Didn't mean to
No, that's okay.
be rude. Not respond.
No, you're good. Dude, that was loud.
Don't worry. They're all friends of mine.
Timon's face, though, the way they tried to animate it to make it look like the actual character, it made him look like an old man with the wrinkles on his nose and everything.
So that means nobody's planning to eat anybody else for lunch, right?
Are you sure they don't want to eat me?
I think the guy that replaced Robin Williams on there.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
He replaced who?
Taking both of them. Alan Genie.
Oh, Robin Williams, yeah.
Yeah, he never did any voice acting for the game. The guy that did him did a pretty good job, though.
I don't know if Robin Williams died before this or after this.
No, it was after.
Yeah, that was actually a really big shock whenever he died.
Yeah, he died somewhat recently. He didn't die that long ago.
What's that?
He died pretty recently. He didn't die that long ago.
Oh, I thought you said he died gracefully. I was like, no, not really. Well, what was weird to me, though, hearing how he died, actually, his girlfriend was actually, what is it, she said that she hadn't talked to him, or no, it was his girlfriend or his wife. I can't remember what she was, but she said she didn't. The last time she saw him was 2 days ago or something like. It was actually a long time ago when last time she saw him, and they lived in the same house and they slept. I guess they slept in 2 different bedrooms. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, they're probably going through some marital issues or something like that.
Probably because he was very, he was really bad with drugs and drinking and everything like that. And he had a really hard time with depression too. He said he actually mentioned that one time before. He said how he was actually everybody's seen him in movies as this very happy person, but on the inside, that the reason why he did that is because other people's happiness somewhat gave him a happiness, but he never could fight the depression.
Yeah, you couldn't tell.
Yeah, you couldn't tell at all, actually. And that's why it was so surprising.
Yeah.
Like I'm some kind of pig?
Remember,
We won't.
Bill Crosby thing was going on.
Oh, the Bill Cosby. Yeah, that was actually not that surprising. I could see him being like that. I never really liked Bill Cosby.
You can never see the old Big Black shows.
What's that?
Oh, not the Big Black. Fat Albert.
Oh, Fat Albert, yeah. Big Black shows.
That's a different guy.
Oh, there actually was a show called The Big Black.
No, there's an actual guy named Big Black that died.
Oh, okay.
You know the show Faithlessness?
I think I heard of it.
Well, he was like the hostess friend on there.
Oh, okay.
And he had her own show, but he died.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. There is a rumor going on there around though. There's a girl named Chanel West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
And they said some people, there's a rumor going around that she's a transgender.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny because the guy that they're saying is a transgender is an actor. And
Yeah.
he's still acting and stuff, but he's not as famous as her. So people just think, oh, he just transitioned and became Chanel West Coast.
What is it? That's like what is it? People used to say that that what's her name? Lady Gaga was actually a I don't know what they really call them, but I know in the porn industry they call them she-males. I know that's not actually the real name of them, but that's what they said. That yeah, right. Well, transgenders also can be men that completely became women too.
One thing, the one thing I don't get, because I know they make it where you can see stuff, but Wouldn't like a orgasm not be able to work because they do cut it and transform it, and it probably wouldn't be the same?
No, that wouldn't work at all. Because, what is it? Now, in scientific reason, it would still happen as a feeling because all that is still there.
So they can still feel the pleasure?
Yeah, technically. But the other stuff would not happen because that's all gone. Unless they kept it there. Like Bruce Jenner.
I know some people. Yeah.
Bruce Jenner actually, he didn't cut anything off. He's still actually technically a guy. I mean, any of them are all still technically guys, really. If you go by a scientific way of it, every transgender, no matter what they've done to their body, they're still a guy. Because you have to actually to actually become physically a real girl, you would have to actually change the chromosomes and everything like that, which would be terribly painful if you even could do that.
Some people, though, you can't really tell until they say something.
No, you can't actually. And there's actually an Asian guy that used to be a YouTuber, and he did it actually. How he actually still really looked like a girl is because he changed himself when he was 16 years old, and so his body got confused from being that young, and it actually fully formed looking like a girl and sounding like a girl and everything. And so when he told everybody on YouTube that he was actually a guy at one time, that actually everybody quit watching him.
I wouldn't go that far to stop watching someone after finding something else.
No, because I mean I don't agree with doing that, but I'm still going to watch the person if I like watching them, and I still see that person as a person. I mean that person's still the same person. I mean that I liked watching.
I just think it's crazy though how like some kids can tell they're like super young and stuff.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. But is it the reason why I don't agree with it though? A lot of people get mad with me about it is because when you're born as what you are, I mean, which I didn't believe in this at first until I became Catholic, but now I believe in it that when you're born with what you are, God actually made you with who you are, and technically when you go to change yourself and everything like that, you're basically telling him, well, you made a mistake, let me fix this. And God is then like, I didn't make a mistake, I made you the way you are on purpose. So that's technically, that's the reason why I didn't do it either, because I was going to do it.
I'm with you on that one. That one.
Yeah. But a lot of people get mad at me and they're always like, a person should do what they want with their body. And I was like, some things I can't agree with that with, because some things you wasn't meant to do. Because you're still, people say, how come you can't do what you want? It's your body. Technically, it's God's body because he's the one that made you. So, you're just using it.
But I normally tell people.
What's that?
What I normally tell people is do what you want to do that makes you happy. Just be aware of what you're doing.
Yeah, I normally don't tell people that because that can actually be bad for me to tell them that. Like, as in, like, say, if someone says they're going to do things that are wrong against God, I'm not going to sit there and say, do whatever makes you happy, because that's wrong for me to say that against God. But I will tell them, if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to judge you. I mean, because you have to actually live your life the way you think that you should. And that would be between them and God later on when that part comes.
That's the reason why I have that be wary part.
Yeah, because what is it? It's sometimes hard to say things like that to people because you never know what you're actually saying, if you might be saying it the wrong way. But if you do say it the wrong way and you don't know it, God still understands, because that's the whole thing. As a person that's not knowing, that's normally what God can understand, because he knows you don't know. And people think that he's more complicated than that, but he's really not. He's actually a very lenient God on some things. People usually think that you do the wrong thing is the wrath's going to come down, but sometimes that's not going to happen because he knows that you don't know about certain things sometimes. He knows we're all human.
I found out something cool though. When I was reading the Bible on my own time.
Yeah.
I was reading Genesis.
Yeah.
Turns out, freaking Noah
Mm-hmm.
brought more than just 2 of every animal. He brought extra animals of the kinds he can eat.
Oh yeah, and
so he can feed other animals.
Yeah, there is. He did actually do that. He brought a lot of different animals for different reasons, and he brought more than one, just 2, and everything like that. And also, too, another thing that our church teaches, as some churches and some people actually take the Bible to a literal point, where there is a lot of things that are in the Bible are actually metaphors for things and stories and stuff like that. Like there's some readings that are actually stories. And some people actually take them so literal that they think it actually happened. Like the guy that lived in the well, people say that didn't actually happen. It was a story, actually. But it was actually supposed to be a story to bring people closer to God, and it had a metaphor in it for God. Now, the things about Jesus walking on the water and different things like that, that literally happened.
I know it's like some people bring up the thing about not being able to eat meat and stuff, like certain meats and stuff like bacon.
Yeah.
But in the Bible, you get permission for us to eat it because he cleansed it in the Bible.
Yeah, what happened is, that actually happened too, and what actually happened was everybody back then, the pig meat and everything was unclean, and then Jesus came, and that's another thing too, is that's another good example of what Jesus did for everybody, is he actually made everything easier to come closer to God, because everything was a lot harder then, and that's the reason why he's our Savior. And what he did is he told everybody, he said, what God made, everything that God made is clean because God made it with his hands. And that means that goes for pigs too. And pigs are clean. And he said, and so if you want to eat pigs, go ahead and eat pigs. They're not unclean animals. Oh, be right back.
Hold on, I gotta go.
Okay. I actually do too.
You know. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Can you please quit talking to whoever you're talking to, and can we go?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Who are you talking to?
One of my friends from Kick, he's watching me play a game on PlayStation.
Okay, well, we need to go pick up Frankie. Mama's getting really tired.
Okay, I'm coming. I just didn't know that he was off.
Bye.
Okay, bye. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta go pick up Frankie.
Hello?
Oh, hey, I actually gotta go. My mom called just now too, and she said that I gotta go pick up Frankie real fast.
Alright.
Alright, I'll be back later.
Be safe driving.
What's that?
Be safe driving.
Oh, thank you. I will.
Bye.
Bye. It's round the corner. I feel never change. Back when we were kids, swore that we never die. Oh no, I'm all by myself. You know what, I'll just stay here. Days when we finally fight till we're given perfect disasters.